Hi everybody, my name is Robin Kelch and I am the Arts Partnership Specialist here at Communities and Schools of Chicago. We are going to be producing some videos that will hopefully bring the universal core competencies to life. If you're not familiar with the competencies, please check out our blog where you can find them. It's basically a framework for what best practices might look like as you're bringing in your programs to partner schools of ours. So I'm joined by, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Kierra Andrews and I attend Perspective Charter School. I am a junior and I've been interning here at Communities and Schools for several weeks.
All right, Kierra. She thinks I'm really funny. I'm glad. So when a guest comes into your classroom, so not your classroom teacher, right? They're coming in, you've never met them before. Can you really tell if they don't have a clear goal?
Yes.
How can you tell?
I would be able to tell because the teacher will come in confused, don't know what to do, not interacting with the children, and we'll look at the teacher like, is everything okay? And they would be unconfident and not teaching us today.
How does that make you feel as a student when somebody comes in that way?
It would make me feel really nervous because I expect the teacher, to be more enthusiastic with us and more pumped up to teach us and get ready so we can be able to learn in class.
So I hear you saying that maybe they not only need to have a clear goal, but they need to show that they care about what they're doing and that, right?
Yes.
Awesome. That's really helpful. Thank you for that. So Kierra, can you talk to us a little bit about reflection? So for context, this is under a program model as part of our core competence. So we encourage partners to include reflection as part of their practice, but I'd love to hear from you. Is reflection an important piece of learning for you, your peers?
Okay. Yes, I feel like reflection is important for my learning and my other peers because it gives us a chance to be our own self and give our own opinion. If I get the time to reflect in the class, then it is a big step in our learning because we actually get to make our own opinion inside of our head or writing in a book or however we choose to reflect in school.
So far, this has been really amazing. Great work. Yay! Okay, so the question is, this is about facilitators. That's under that heading for our core competencies for those that are following along. But my question really is, and I think this is a big one, is how can a guest best interact with students? So, like you were talking about when you were saying if they didn't have a clear goal, you could see that right away and they weren't really interacting with you. How can someone new come into your classroom and interact with students in an unweird way?
This is very interesting. So I can tell if a guest is not really interacting with the kids is how they come in and their body language, the way they speak. I feel like it's very important to interact with the children, asking, playing the games, getting to know you games, getting everybody pumped up and motivated to, play team builders. It's a lot of things that you can interact with kids. You just got to get them wanting to be in that position where they want to participate with all the other scholars.
Is there a certain way that they should be doing that? I hear you saying interact. So should they be participating, I guess? When they're saying, a facilitator is saying, let's play a game or whatever, you're saying it's important that they are participating too.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Very important. Yeah. Because it all starts respect, how you want people to treat you. And if you give them that respect, then the kids will give you that respect back.
So I hear you talking a lot about respect in terms of how that's important for a facilitator to come into your classroom. What are some ways that a guest in your classroom can gain respect from students right away?
Well, there's a few ways. A guest can come in our class and, interact and be respectful. So I would say, be yourself, engage with the students, ask for the students' opinion, what does it mean to be respectful? And have fun. It's okay for you to have fun inside the class with the children, because everybody loves to have fun. there's nothing wrong with having fun.
Yeah, you don't want. The facilitators don't want to come in and be boring, right? You don't want to be bored. So I think that's an important note and something for us to remember is that it's okay to have fun. Thank you, Kierra. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. I wonder if you can give our community partners some advice on just being a guest in your classroom.
All right, okay, I have a few examples for a guest that arrives to the classroom. Okay, one of them would be to come to class early and prep for the students so they could be able to get their work done. Another reason is also be respectful. Don't be rude to the children. And for example, like if a scholar yells, you can say, okay, do you need to take a break? Okay, well, you can talk to me whenever you're ready. Like, just don't force the kid to, to be cool. Just let them get a break, because they will eventually accomplish that and come to you or be ready to work back when they're, ready. And another reason is basically just have fun, engage with everybody, make everybody feel comfortable and welcome.
That's it. This has really been great. It's such a pleasure. I know you gave some advice, and I appreciate that. I just wonder if you have any final thoughts that you would like to share with our partners.
Got one more final thought. And what I like to say, and it goes for all the scholars and everybody that's at school, I say, like, kids should be able to give their input in school, like with teachers or anybody, because our voice needs to be heard. Like, we're the ones that should, like, everybody should, like, listen to us, because it's a lot of stuff that goes on. And it's a lot of kids that go through a lot of things. And school sometimes is basically like their home, so they want to feel more comfortable and comfort from like their teachers. And if you got a teacher that always push them back, then that's why they act crazy.
I think that's a really good point, and so I hope that our community partners will be able to incorporate more opportunities for student voice in their work. Kierra, you're a rock star. Thank you all for watching.